Good morning. This morning I would like to read an excerpt from an essay by the Most Reverend Desmond Tutu, Anglican Archbishop Emeritus of Cape Town, South Africa. This essay is called, "If I Diminish You, I Diminish Myself." In my culture and tradition, he begins, the highest praise that can be given to someone is Lu, Uno Buntu, an acknowledgement that he or she has this wonderful quality, Ubuntu. It is a reference to their actions towards their fellow human beings, and it has to do with how they regard people and how they see themselves within their intimate relationships, their familial relationships, and within the broader community. Ubuntu addresses a central tenet of African philosophy, the essence of what it is to be human. The definition of this concept has two parts. The first is that the person is friendly, hospitable, generous, gentle, caring, and compassionate. In other words, someone who will use their strength on behalf of others, the weak and the poor and the ill, and will not take advantage of anyone. And because of this, they express the second part of the concept, which concerns openness, large-heartedness. They share their worth. In doing so, their humanity is recognized and becomes inextricably bound to others. People with Ubuntu are approachable and welcoming. Their attitude is kindly and well-disposed. They are not threatened by the goodness in others because their own esteem and self-worth is generated by knowing they belong to a greater whole. To recast the Cartesian proposition, I think, therefore I am, Ubuntu would phrase it, I am human because I belong. Put another way, a person is a person through other people, a concept perfectly captured by the phrase, me, we. No one comes into the world fully formed. We would not know how to think or talk or speak or behave unless we learned it from our fellow human beings. We need other human beings in order to be human. The solitary, isolated human being is a contradiction in terms. Because we need one another, our natural tendency is to be cooperative and helpful. If this were not true, we would have died out as a species long ago, consumed by our violence and hate. But we haven't. We have kept on, despite the evil and the wars that have brought so much suffering and misery down the centuries. We have kept on because we strive for harmony and community, a community not only of the living, but also one that honors our forebears. This link to the past gives us a sense of community, a sense of continuity, a sense that we have created and do create societies that are meant to be for the greater good, and we try to overcome anything that subverts our purpose. But anger, resentment, a lust for revenge, greed, even the aggressive competitiveness that rules so much of our contemporary world corrodes and jeopardizes our harmony. Ubuntu points out that those who seek to destroy and dehumanize are also victims, victims usually of a pervading ethos, be it a political ideology, an economic system, or a distorted religious conviction. Consequently, they are as much dehumanized as those on whom they trample. Ubuntu shows that the only way we can ever be human is together. The only way we can be free is together. Thank you. Ubuntu.